How many of you have been in a classroom and teachers told you to don't start a sentence with because? Have you ever heard that before? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Why did the teacher tell you don't start your sentence with
Because
because?
it's not right.
It doesn't sound right? You think that's why?
I don't know why.
Because probably
Or
you.
probably because it doesn't make sense.
Well, it can make sense, but you know what you failed to do?
Put a thing for the reasoning.
Exactly. You don't finish the sentence out. So anytime you start a sentence with because, guess what you need? A comma. Watch this. Tell me something that you want to say because. Because I'm late. Does that make
I had
sense?
to get a tardy class.
Does that make sense? Because I'm late?
No. They put a comma after late.
Late. And you have to have the what of the because, right? Because I'm late, I had to get a pass. So anytime you start a sentence with because, you have to have a comma before the what. Because I was late, what? I had to get a pass. Comma here. How about because you're wow, you apostrophe are, you are smart, comma, you had
Hey.
all A's, yes. Because you're smart, what? The comma goes after that. The comma goes before the what? And then you had all A's. Okay? Someone else tell me another sentence. Do you want to say something because?
It's about that.
Because it's I'm writing really sloppy, pandemic, comma, you have to wear a mask. Pull your mask up. You have to wear a mask. Period. Because because it's a pandemic, and then you're gonna say what, comma, and then the comma goes where? Where does the comma go?
After pandemic.
But in any sentence, where does it go? If a sentence starts with because,
Before the reasoning.
before the reasoning, because before the what? Last one. Because I'm sorry, this way. See, because you start a sentence
You have to finish
with because,
You gotta finish it with the
but you must use a comma. Anytime you start a sentence with because, a comma is going to be in that sentence, okay? That's probably why you were told not to use because to start a sentence, because it was really difficult to teach you that. But now that you know, you're old enough and you're mature enough to know reason, the comma goes before the reason or before the what. Any questions? Learn something new?
I have a question.
Yes.
So if someone asks you a question
Mm-hmm.
on like let's say a test,
Yeah.
and then you say, because blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and then that's wrong. You should say, if it says, why did John run from home? You should say, because John was afraid, comma, he ran from home. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right.